So we're definitely going to go the complete goblin route this time around, and we are going to completely ignore the village, or the grove rather. I do need to kind of take care of my hotbar for a moment. So rage goes over there, frenzy goes there, this stupid heal goes there. Shadow step goes here. This guy's self can kind of like go there, and this can go over there. I'm not going to use these much, I think. And then, wait, this can go there, and we can move that like so. Okay. Time to get whatever's in this chest.
Bet I can crack that open.
So 15, and we get a 3 to 6 bonus, so that's not bad. Might still take a couple of tries, but I definitely want to have that. There we go. So, really need helmet, you get in here. Smooth start, get 3 turns of momentum, and momentum gives 1.5 meters of movement speed, which, you know, even more movement on top of what I already have, why not? Okay, there's a lot more to find in this village, but we are going to ignore all of that for the time being, and we are just going to go straight forward. Going to see if it's possible for us to just go straight to the leader. Right, because we're not going to just deal with all the small fry goblins, right? We want to go straight to the leader. So, let's try to do that. Let's see if they're gonna let us pass. If they're not gonna let us pass, this is definitely a problem. Maybe we should just sneak by. It should be possible for me to just sneak by. So... Huh, so he actually saw me, but he didn't do anything. Okay. And there's music coming from this goblin camp. I wonder if I can jump over there, honestly. I can, as a matter of fact. Now that's interesting because there is a cutscene that triggers when we walk through the front. But you know what? We are going to walk through the front because we don't know about the cutscene yet, right? There it is.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. Every word is drenched with a power and authority you do not understand, but cannot deny. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them. in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
I imagine you must have questions. We should talk. You're lucky I managed to catch up with you when I did. We're both lucky, in fact.
Okay, so that just happened. Looks like we found the leader, the big leader, and they seem to have the power of telepathically speaking to me. On the other hand, we now have Shadowheart, the goody two-shoes princess good for nothing, pestering us. So what are we gonna do about that? So, well, you know, she'd better start making a lot more sense very rapidly.
That voice you just felt? It's because of what was done to us. The infection. I don't know how, but this artifact is protecting me from whoever controls our parasites. You won't get much farther without it shielding you. Trust me. You need me at your side.
Okay, so I do like the idea of that artifact shielding me, because I do not want to be a mindless minion of this absolute. I want to retain my sense of self. I'm not going to give that up now that I have regained my freedom. So, yeah. Sounds like it's the artifact I need, not her.
It stays with me. I'll kill to protect it. Already have.
Alright. Well, try to protect it then. So she actually goes first. And she goes with resistance. Okay. She could have possibly have hurt us a lot if she had shot some radiant damage on us. And thankfully we're in shadows, so this should be an easy fight. And there we go, we get our bonus action because we are now level 3. And that takes care of Shadowheart. So not sure if that bonus action is too powerful or not, but I'm just keeping it for now. Because I should be able to go toe to toe with the likes of some of the bosses, right? That's how powerful I should be. Anyway, we're gonna keep this artifact. Not even gonna try to drop it or anything. We are greedy like that. And I love this animation. This animation is just great. Okay, so Shadowheart, you dropped some things. We're gonna send this to the camp. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, I put that on. Okay. Ah, well, we can keep that on, I guess. Why not? Alright, and we're gonna pick this and that. And then we're gonna take all these things and add them to our wares. And we're gonna leave all the other stuff. Perfect. Alright. So now we are shielded. I also like to take a moment to point something out here. Where are my books? There. If we compare the vision that we had to this scroll where there is a goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf, right? They seem to have replaced one of the characters with a goblin with sparks in its hands. So whoever drew this seems to like have ambitions, wanting to replace one of the absolute chosen ones. Alright. Alright, 90 experience just for coming here. And we do have a trader over here that we could talk to and sell some of these wares finally. So let's go ahead and do that.
Welcome, your greatness. I've got some good stuff if you're looking to buy.
Quite the trove. How'd you get your hand on all of this?
Nicked him off the dead, didn't I? I mean, raid spoils your majestically.
You're majestically T. I love it. Anyway, let's trade with him. Alright, so first of all, we're gonna sell all of our wares. Probably have more stuff that we need to add to our wares, or just sell manually like this. Necklace. We seem to have some weapons in here. Right, we don't need any of that. High value items. Silver stuff usually ends up in there. And we have a couple of books. Alright, so now he doesn't have enough gold. So we completely stripped him clean. He has some really nice stuff like these boots. When they heal, or when I heal myself, I also get free temporary health, which is going to be really important for me because I heal basically every turn or when I sap someone's health, so that just makes my survivability even better. The Doomhammer is also interesting because it gives undead creatures disadvantage on attack rolls, so that's also really interesting. And this armor is also really interesting. +1 bonus to initiative and bonus to dexterity saving throws. It does have less physical damage reduction though, so there's that. There is that, but the bonus initiative is definitely nice. He also has a longbow, which is a big improvement on our bow, or our crossbow I should say. Well, these are a no-brainer. We have 700 gold, okay. We could probably find a lot more treasure also in the Goblin Village that we can then sell to him, so we might just go ahead and get all the stuff. Gloves of archery are definitely interesting. Getting an additional 2 damage on arrows is really powerful. We still have 200 gold, so that is enough for the Doomhammer. We do not have enough to buy the armor. It's quite pricey. But who knows, maybe at some point we will have enough for it. So now we have 87 left. We can probably sell... yeah, we have these things that we can sell. Right, and we can sell these. Okay. Do we have enough for the longbow? No. Okay. That's fine. We will find more treasure. We will find more treasure. For the time being, I want to put on Honestly, I'm gonna keep these on for now, but we're definitely gonna switch to the other boots. Okay. And this we're gonna put in there. Alright. I might do all the looting off camera between the episodes, so you don't have to fucking deal with that and have to watch me do that. Anyway, here's a waypoint discovered, which is really great. There's the guard. Not sure if it's going to be difficult for us to get by him or past him. It should be alright. And there's a lot of loot out here, but like I said, I might just do that off camera. There's no need for it right this moment. Okay, looks like we are able to just pass the guard. There might be another checkpoint that we need to get through, but we still have our illicit powers, so we should be able to make it all the way to whoever their commander is.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Alright, so we could intimidate, or we can just use the Drow option, which I think, well, yeah, why not? We could also do intimidation. Which we... But let's just go with a Drow option. If we have a Drow option, why not?
You one of those moonrise types then? Your kind usually don't deal with Boss Ragslin and Priestess Gut. Guessing you're after Minfara. Could be her blood by the looks of you.
Yep, I've got an audience with Minfara.
Audience is right. She's an uppity one and no mistake, but she knows her business. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what. Next raid's gonna be a big un, I hear.
Alright, and even more experience for me. We're on a good path to level 4.
Fine, so much fun. And those thieves almost got caught.
Okay. There's True Soul Gut, but we're not here for her. We are here for Minfara, and she should be back here. Who's this guy? Okay. Alright, so we're feeding this guy to the spiders. Interesting. Alright. And we can take a little peek through here and see that they have a dead mind flare and doing some sort of ritual thing. Alright. Alright, so she knows I'm here to meet her, and I'm really curious about how this is going to go.
Seems like a
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
Ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it you see a vision. The Drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt?
Alright. I have my own business to take care of. I'm on a hunt too. You're my prey. No, that's definitely not the option. How do you know I'm a true soul? Actually, let's go with the first option. We are curious.
Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the Gith artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Alright, so we get our options here. Leading her to the tieflings might doom them, but it would earn her trust. We are going with that option.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon.
I can be very persuasive. I'll visit the prisoner. Or we don't need the prisoner, I already know the place you're looking for. Alright, that one then.
You are sure? And how did you find it?
Nothing stays hidden from me or the Absolute guided me. Oh, that's a tough choice, because if I want to deceive her, I would use a second option. But honestly, the first option is more in tune with my character. So, I will take the first option.
Excellent. Now, show it to me. Be my eyes.
Her mind enters yours, a splinter of ice piercing your memories. Tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
Yes. Let's go with the second option again.
She sees the entrance to the grove as the adventurers retreat inside, joining the tieflings, and then smiles serenely as blood and shadow spread like stains across your memory, erasing all that lived there.
The cowards found refuge among the desperate. Perfect. If the inhabitants do not realize you are the knife at their throats, we can use that against them. Go to their refuge and make your way inside. As a friend.
Ha ha ha. I don't have the most trustworthy face. I love that. I prefer to face my enemies rather than stabbing them in the back. Ah, come on. And once I'm inside... Actually, I'm gonna go with the third option because why not?
They're half-devil refugees. Nobody wants them. A drowning creature will cling to a blade if nothing else is offered. Be that blade. I will gather a raiding party and move into position.
You will open the gates from the inside when the time is right to strike. We will cleanse the place of infidels and burn it to the ground in the Absolute's name.
And then we will be the first among her favorites.
I've done enough. The battle is yours. It shall be so. It shall be so.
Marshalling the goblins is no simple matter, but my warband will be ready to attack by next light. You must make your way inside. Once I am in position, on your signal, we break them.
And when they are dead, the Absolute will reward your faith. As will I. For the Absolute.
Yes, Your Ladyship. We won't let you down.
Alright, honestly, that interaction was way better than if you go the other way around. Way, way better. Also, I just realized there's like a gilded chest up there. Can we get to that without being seen? Okay, so the scrying eye is over here, so we're gonna wait until it goes away. Alright, what's in here? Okay, we're just gonna take it and then we're gonna look at it. So, what is that? That is something I have not found before. The water sparkers electrify waters. When the wearer stands in water during combat, it becomes electrified. If the wearer starts their turn on electrified surfaces, they gain 3 lightning charges. Okay, it's just one of those lightning kind of boots.
How much further can I go?
Not something that really interests me, but oh well. Anything useful up here? No. Anyway, so we can see this over there, and we want that. We definitely want that. So we're gonna make some plans of how we are going to get that. Means we're gonna have to get through here, right? So we might have to make an enemy of the goblins.
Don't mind if I do.
So we can pick up a few things here or there. So I'm gonna have to think of how I'm going to do this. So, discover the artifact secrets. We might want to keep the artifact secret. So there's the raid, the Emerald Grove thing. So now, okay, so now she's preparing to attack. If we rest on the next day, we can start the raid. So that tells me that we have this day to fuck around in here maybe and kill all the goblins while she is preparing her raiding party. We still have 2 rage charges, which should be enough to deal with the goblins. Of course, first we have to loot everything. Okay. So we have two times rage. So that means we have 1 rage for Priestess Gut. And 1 rage for Drawer. How close are we to leveling up? We're not very close at all, so means we're gonna have to do all this on level 3. Let's go up here first and talk with this person.
That the jingle of coin I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today. So I'm feeling generous. Aye, so you have. There's one place the Zentarim can trade openly, thank the gods. Folk up here like to quiver over right and wrong, until the coin starts clinking anyway. It's just business. If there was money in being good, the Zentarim would be pure as paladins.
Okay, so we have found some interesting traders which seem to often go trading in the Underdark. And I am curious what business they do have with goblins.
You joking? Goblins sell the best prisoners. Cheap, quiet, and eager to be elsewhere. Till this crowd converted and started sending their captives to Moonrise Towers, at least. No complaints, mate. I just sold enough smoke powder to cover the loss 10 times over.
What would goblins want smoke powder for? And more interestingly, though, what do you know about Moonrise Towers?
All I need to. There's an awful lot of folk flowing that way. And coin is sure to follow. Might have to find my faith and see this absolute for myself, eh? Still some deals to be done here, though. You want to trade or what?
Sure, let's see what she has to offer. We might just sell these boots because I'm not sure I'll even use them. Yeah, I'm not gonna use them for sure. And we picked up this one goblin scimitar. Okay. What does she have? Okay. A light crossbow. A longbow. Misty Step. Potion of Invisibility. Scroll of Slow. Scroll of Fear. Invisibility. She's got some nice stuff in her arsenal. Blooded Great Axe. 7 to 21 damage. Okay. But only if I'm below 50% hit points. So, me. Nope. Okay.
Pleasure.
Okay. Let me just break in here real quick. So there's like these little holes. I have not played around with them yet, but if I turn into a bat, I can probably go through. Anyway, what we are here for is this chest down there. This heavy chest. That is what we are after.
Sight, out of mind.
We also found a rocky crevice over there, which that one we might play around with. Might. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I know where that leads, and it's not important right now. Anyway, let's hide. For lockpicking, you can add the bonus like this. I wish it was possible for like other ability checks to just add it like that, but anyway, we need an 18, which is pretty high, but we should be able to do that with a couple of rolls. We only have 4 more thief tools though. Anyway, here we go. So 273 gold. Don't mind if I do. We could also pick a smoke barrel, but it's not my playstyle, so. But they are here in case you want to kind of like muck around with them. They are there. There's some more treasure up here. And I mean, I said I would do most of the treasure hunting off camera, but you know, these hidden ones, maybe it would be interesting for people to know where they are. So there's one there. And over there, there's another one. There's a couple here and there, of course. So there's a bunch of silver stuff in here.
Should mind my step.
And then we can actually go through here. And I'm not sure if we can somehow, I don't know. Where's that room with drawer? Ah yes, that's all the way over there. I'm not sure if there's maybe like a way to get the treasure that's back there without having to open the lock. We're just gonna open the lock, honestly. Alright, this guy down there, not really sure what to do about him. We're just gonna jump down. We're gonna lose some health, but that's okay. We can just heal it up again. Right. So we're knocked down and we're healing, getting our temporary hit points. Okay, so that's the room with drawer. That's gonna be a difficult fight. He's also level 5, right? So that is definitely a difficult fight. We do have a few things that we could use on some of the lower goblins though, like sleep or something like that. Anyway, what I'm looking for right now is probably over there. I'm looking for the captured druid. But since we do have a little bit of an opportunity here, we have a small opportunity here to just kill this one goblin who's by himself, so we are going to take that opportunity. Before we forget about him, and then, yeah, well. And then maybe he's gonna join the fight later on or so when we are trying to fight others. Because he walks around a lot. So there's a little note here. I'm not really sure what that is for. I don't think it gives us any quest or anything like that. I'm not sure if there's anything to discover in this room. I have checked this room multiple times, wanting to know if there's any significance to this room. But let's take a look at that note. You can pause and read that if you want. This is written by the bard that they had captured outside. So that's one goblin done. And there's another person over here that we could possibly just kill. And then get a bunch of his stuff.
Alright, time to skulk about.
Question is,
Oh, my hand slipped.
nah, let's talk to him first.
I have something to ask.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the scourge. This man is a follower of Leviatha, goddess of pain.
Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner?
Nah, I'm only passing through.
Your tastes must turn to the exotic if you would stop here by choice. I was invited to discuss pain and its intricacies, but even I find these goblins crude and, well, primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree?
Who invited you?
Yes, one who claims to be a master of pain. Pain is intimate and loving, but trying to discuss that with these creatures. Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you.
That's none of your concern.
Do not be ashamed, child. What I see in your eyes, in your soul, is only natural. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish. Please, let me alleviate this pain.
Uh-huh. And how would you do that?
As the Maiden of Pain, the goddess Leviatha teaches us, through penance, administered by my skilled hand. My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
Well, touch me and you'll lose a hand.
Is that a promise? A pity, though. You would have known such sweet relief at my hands. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to my own worship.
You know, why don't I show you some sweet release at the hand of my skillful hands? How about that? You do not know what's coming your way, buddy.
Your actions have not gone unnoticed. If they persist, it seems they will not go unpunished.
Alright.
Your violence is drawing the wrong kind of attention.
Alright. That's an easy fight. And we gained an inspiration for killing an innocent civilian. That was not an innocent civilian, but okay. So there's this weapon, which honestly, it's not bad. Grants resistance to necrotic damage, deals an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage to nearby targets, including the wielder. Which is interesting because we already have necrotic resistance, right? Would that then make us immune? Probably not, right? But let's see what happens if we put it on. Okay, yeah, no, it's not changing anything. It could be an interesting weapon for us to use together with a shield if we want more survivability. But for the time being, this is it. Nothing in here. Okay, we're gonna pick a few of these things. Bop, bop. A ritual axe. Ritual dagger. We can read these things. Pause and read that if you so want. I'm just going to pick it up. Let's read that. You can read that if you want. I'm just going to steal it. Alright. Now what do we have over here? A Tortura and a Lookout and Liam. Alright. Let's see what's going on here.
Come on, scream! Scream or beg! Oh, a Drow. I didn't see you there. Please, if you want to have a try.
I don't try. I get results. Move aside. Actually, why are you even torturing him?
The geek didn't want to work with us. Tried to keep the whereabouts of his gang a secret. So now we're teaching him his place. Of course, now that you're here, we'd gladly let you take over.
Well. I don't try, I get results.
Oh, of course. There's weapons in the fire if you want them. We'll leave you to it. Come, Grush. Let's go. I don't think I got the stomach for this.
Oh, we just get experience for that. Okay. So some interactions are just worth taking just because you get experience, right? Alright, so we can talk to this guy now. See what's going on. But there is that spear, which is nice. We're gonna take all the other ones as well. Can always sell them later.
Please, let me out. There's no reason for this.
Well, tell me where this hideout is.
No. Please. If the goblins find out, they'll kill everyone.
Well, your own life should be of concern.
To the east. Past the ruins and the bridge. The gate's covered with ivy. But please, don't tell the goblins.
Well, they already know, but anyway, how did you wind up here?
I was with a group of adventurers. We came here for an artifact. It's called the Night Song. We tried to sneak past the goblins, but they ambushed us. I didn't think a pack of goblins could be so efficient.
Ah, what does this artifact do?
I don't know. The boss didn't say. He just said some wizard called Leroican would reward us if we found it. It should be here somewhere. He said there was a hidden passage underneath the temple.
Mm-hmm.
The place was supposed to be abandoned when we arrived.
What? Well, where can we find this Night Song?
Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. Please, these shackles. I don't want to die.
Uh-huh. Well, you are going to die at my hand, though, because now I have everything I need from you. Did I just start a conversation again?
Please. Let me out. There's no reason for...
Oh my god! This is annoying.
Please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please. Hurry.
Okay, can we finally kill him now? Okay, no, we can't.
Please.
So let's pick the lock. Maybe we're gonna get some experience. For fuck's sake, this is annoying. Ah, okay.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
Nope, they don't need to know that. Alright, and for some reason he has orange dye on him. Interesting. Okay, now for the fun part. There is a secret passage here.
I'll give it a shot.
Which leads us straight out. And then we can go through the rest of the goblin camp, pick it clean. Yeah. It's probably a good idea.
Right tool will do the trick.
Okay, guidance is still active. There we go. In here we find this shield, which is nice. Might be interesting for us to go with a shield when we fight Drow. Huh, interesting. That texture did not load in. Okay. Let's see what else we can find. There's a backpack there. Always happy to find some alchemy ingredients. Skeleton has some grease. There is some traps there. Like I said, right now I still know what I'm doing, but eventually I will not anymore. And that will maybe be a bit more entertaining then, instead of me just knowing everything. Alright, just some alchemy ingredients, some more gold. How much gold do I have right now? 777. Okay, not bad. So, what am I going to do? There's obviously a lot of looting that I need to do. And I gotta go inside and deal with the goblins and actually kill them all and so on and so forth. So I think I want to do all the looting first, so that I can still sell the stuff to the goblin trader down there. And then I'm gonna kill all the goblins for experience. But I'm not gonna do that just nilly-willy. The goblins are actually going to start attacking me when I'm having a conversation with one of their leaders. So it's all justified. It's all justified. You will see. You will see. It's all justified. Okay. In here we find a lot of nice things. Poison resistance, arcane cultivation, and so on and so forth. But it's time to go back inside, loot the inside, then we're gonna come out here, loot the outside, sell stuff, go back inside, or whatever else we will be doing. We are going to do that in the next episode. I'm just going to do a lot of the looting off camera, so you don't have to watch me do all of that.